Hello, my name is Blessing Onojede, and this is Food Safety and Food Security TV. Today, I have a very, very great honor to host the very first female in Food Safety and Food Security TV. Professor Moji Adeyeye is the Director General of National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, where she has added strong governance structure, regulatory strengthening to NAFDAC that had positively impacted local pharmaceutical companies for local manufacturing through international best practices. This has resulted in attainment of ISO 9001:2015 in 2019 and WHO Maturity Level 3 in 2022, and pre-qualification of local Central Drug Control Laboratory in 2023. Professor Adeyeye is focused in mitigation of substandard, falsified, and counterfeited medicines, SFS, and unwholesome foods through GDSP, in the open drug market to safeguard the health of the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, viewers all over the world, please help me to welcome Professor Mojisola Adeyeye.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome to Food Safety and Food Security TV, Ma.
Thank you.
It's a very, very great honor to have you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're just going to go straight on to it. And you are doing a lot of work with NAFDAC, and we must congratulate you for that, Ma. So, we want to know, what is the role of NAFDAC in ensuring food safety?
Oh, the role of NAFDAC in ensuring food safety is the core of our mandate. Our mandate is to regulate and control importation, exportation, manufacture, distribution, advertisement, sale, and use of 7 regulated products. Those regulated products include foods, packaged water. So you can see that it sits right in the core. Of course, the other regulated products are medicines, medical devices, chemicals, cosmetics, and so on. So in terms of food safety, it is our butter and bread. It is what we do every day. And why so? Because there is nobody that doesn't eat. Unless there's a fast, people eat at least once a day.
Yes.
And drink water. I encourage drinking water a lot.
Okay.
Because of kidney issues. So we take a lot of emphasis, or we put a lot of emphasis on food safety. And I will start with registration of foods.
Okay.
You cannot sell food to the public without registration. Or you cannot make foods for public consumption without registration. And this covers MSMEs, micro, small, medium-sized enterprises, to large manufacturing facilities. After food registration, and that goes through a lot of steps, through our own portal. The food facility has to be inspected.
Okay.
To be sure that there's hygienic practices, if it is just micro, small businesses, or to be sure that it has good manufacturing practice compliances.
Yeah.
That is for large establishments.
Okay.
After the inspection, we take samples of the food and take it to the lab. Whether you are micro or small or medium-sized enterprise, we have to test.
Absolutely.
If you take a spoon of food, the food is contaminated, it can cause health problems.
Absolutely.
So it covers the gamut, micro, small, medium size, to large facilities. We test the products in the lab. After testing, if it passes, if the food passes, then it goes through other processes for approval. Once it is approved, for small, medium-sized enterprises, we approve for 2 years.
Okay.
We cannot approve for 5 years because we want to be sure that they are still consistent with what they started with. But while in the market, we do post-marketing surveillance. Why is that so important? It is important because when a food is registered and we go to the site for inspection and take samples, it may be an ideal setting.
Yes.
What happens when we leave?
That is fantastic.
So we do monitoring of such foods in the market. Part of what we do, aside from just bringing the sample to test, is also the packaging.
Yes.
The packaging must not be deceitful. The packaging must not misrepresent what is inside. So part of what we do for post-marketing is also check the label, the packaging label, to ensure, because we approve. It's not just the food that we approve. We also approve the packaging,
Okay.
the label, to be sure that they are consistent with our approval. We don't stop there. If we do a lot of intelligence and investigation
Wow.
to make sure that there is no compromise, or that somebody is not even is making food without registration, things like that. But even if that food is registered, somebody might have told us that we saw something that is not good. Investigate. And we investigate. If the assertion is true, we close the shop down.
Okay.
We evacuate the product for destruction. So we have investigation and enforcement directorate that does that.
Wow, that is fantastic. That is a lot that NAFDAC is doing to actually ensure that foods are safe. Thank you very much for that insight. And then